Hey there guys and girls, what's up? It's Man Cave here with another video for you guys. This time I'm going to be revealing a little bit more about the 1/1 scale truck that I'm going to be building. This one is going to be probably the longest one to put together because I'm actually going to go through every single component on this truck and make sure it's 100% as close to the real deal as possible. So I'm going to start with the products that I have for it already. Now this build, I set a budget cap for it for the entire truck, a budget of $650. That's not including electronics because I already have all the electronics for it. So for the entire build, scale build, I've set a cap of $650. And so far I'm only at about 620, and I only really have one more item left to buy, and I know it's going to push it a little bit over, but it's so going to be worth it in the end. But let's start with what I have and what I have coming. First off, this will be my first time ever using an RC four-wheel drive killer transfer case. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to take the packaging off and open this sucker up because I really want to see what it looks like. Now, this was bought off of eBay. I'm not gonna go into the prices on what I paid for any of these things because that's not fair, but we've got a killer transfer case here, which nice and smooth operation. This is actually a 1/1, so there's no gear change through that. So we've got a killer transfer case. Next on the list is an RC four-wheel drive Disruptor Ultra Compact Planetary Rock Crawler transmission with Punisher shaft. So this unit right here, I know, is a 16:1 gear change on it. So I'm probably going to go with a Venom Firebolt 35. And my phone is freaking ringing. Hit ignore. Either way, back to the video. That's how I roll. I ignore phone calls for you guys. This I know is a 16:1 gear reduction. So I'm probably going to go with a Fireball 35, which will give it enough speed for a scale truck. But what really made this a good deal was the fact that they threw in the stainless Punisher shaft, which of course one end attaches to your, no, set screws down in a little too far. One end attaches to your drive shaft, of course, and the other end runs down into your killer transfer case. So that provides you with, obviously you're gonna have your setup like this, down to your transfer case, whatever way I decide to go with it. So that takes care of my transmission, a transfer case just for the scale look, and you already know now what motor I'm going to be using. Here we go with some more parts. These are more eBay parts. I'm going to pull them all out of the bag. I have RC four-wheel drive T-Rex 60 axles. Yes, these are plastic, but that does not matter because they're the heavy-duty resin cast. I've got the pair front and rear. Along with that, I have the metal steering linkages for the T-Rex axle, so that'll go hand in hand, and also the shackle mount kit with, as you can see here, if I can get one on the side view, there we go, perfect. I've got caster blocks so I can set the clocking of my axles. That is all RC four-wheel drive stuff, which is great. I love RC four-wheel drive. That's where I get pretty much all of my tires from. The majority of them, my Mickey Thompsons are from RC four-wheel drive. My Interco Boggers are from RC four-wheel drive. My Mud Thrashers are from there. That's pretty much about it for tire-wise. Now for the frame, I'm going with a Bruiser frame that I got off of eBay. Once again, I'm not going to mention the price, but it's a Bruiser frame. Basically, this is his loss was my gain type deal. I've got a Bruiser frame with the servo mount, leaf springs already on it, and a Bruiser axle underneath it, minus just the housing, minus the internals. I've got that on the way. From RPP Hobby, I ordered a set of RC four-wheel drive ultimate scale shocks and the red boots, so you won't be seeing the shock shaft itself. It'll be covered by boots, so that'll give it a scale look. From RC four-wheel drive, I ordered a set of 1.9 white steel wheels that will rust, with a very scale set of tires. No more of the insane, crazy tread pattern like on Copperhead or on Two-Face or hell, any of my trucks. This will be the first time ever I'm going to be running as close to a radial tire that you'd see on the highway as possible. For the body, I went with a Tamiya F350 high lift body. So I bought the body, I bought the tailgate part for it, the bumpers, front and rear, the whole chrome parts bag, so it will have the roll bar and everything. And instead of having those two pins that come up through the body, I'm going to fuse the cab and the bed together to give it a seamless look. Let's see, what else I ordered the lens kits for it too, so I might be doing LEDs on it, I might not, I don't know yet. But I think it looked pretty cool because my last F350 high lift that I had the yellow lenses on and never bothered to put lights in, and I thought that would just look so cool to have yellow headlights. I'm going to be using my Spektrum DX3C radio with an SR300 sport receiver. I'm most likely going to be using a Venom ESC, which is going to be coming out of the Riddler, because the Riddler is going to be getting the, what the hell is it? Riddler is going to be getting the Rooster Crawler ESC out of Copperhead, and Copperhead's going to be getting the M2 dual dig with the 255 turn Novaks. Of course, you know, I've got the level 3 racing for that, the dual motor mount setup, and I've got the Robinson Racing hardened gears, which are just off screen. I'll be doing all hardened steel gears in the transmission for Copperhead, but the only thing left that I see, and also with the paint job on the truck, I'm going to be doing a very, very simple color. So you guys drop it down in the box below what color you think this truck should be. Once again, it's not going to be a very elaborate paint job because it's going to be a scale trail truck. It's not going to be one of my crazy looking, like my Cloud Body or Two-Face with the color changing paint, or the Lizard Lick truck, or Copperhead or the Riddler, anything super crazy like that. I want this to look as real as possible. So guys, start dropping some color options down there for me, and we'll see where we go with that, because I think it'll be pretty awesome. The only thing left to order, and I'm going to wait until I have the frame sitting in front of me and my axles in position so I can measure the distance, is going to be a set of Punisher shafts. Not the plastic ones, I'm going full metal for the scale look. Now, I'm also going to be running a 5,000 milliamp Venom nickel metal hydrate battery, just for the simple ease that they're the only battery out there that I know of in nickel metal hydrate that you can change whatever connector you want, whether it be Tamiya, Dean's, Venom, Traxxas High Current, whatever. They've got you covered as for whatever type of ESC you're running. Now, most of mine run the Tamiya standard connector. However, with running the Venom ESC, I'm obviously going to use the Venom plug, but I will, since my charger, unless I go ahead and buy another charger, I'm really debating on buying a Venom charger, because this Dynamite Profit Plus charger I've had for quite some time now, and I've noticed it's kind of starting to suck. But I don't know how long the person before me had it, because we kind of had a little swap meet one day. We just traded around some parts, but there you guys go. There's the full details on what I plan on doing with the next and probably final build for a while, because I've got all these trucks and I've got a lot of trail filming to do. So as always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And to all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all the support you've given me and the inspiration to keep doing all these videos for you guys. I know you guys are loving it, and honestly, it's making me want to keep going and plugging away at it, because I know that 2012, I told you I was going to be setting the benchmark pretty high. Well, this 1-1 truck here is going to pretty much raise the bar for all future builds. But I'm going to keep this video shorter than 13, 14, 15, 16 minutes. There's what's going down with the 1-1 truck. Hope you guys are as thrilled about it as I am. It's going to be a great build, and I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of the parts in for it. Man Cave out, guys.